Welcome to Forgotten Realms, where ancient whispers echo through time, and lost memories drift between dream and myth. Here, you will not simply fall asleep. You will wander sacred ruins buried by silence, and unravel stories that history chose to forget. Close your eyes, take a breath, and let the past dream through you. This is Forgotten Realms. Sleep well. Drift into a world where whispers of forgotten grandeur linger like mist over ancient stones. This is the tale of the 13th Kingdom, a realm erased from maps and memories, yet patiently awaiting its true heir. As you journey through haunted forests, crumbling ruins, and the depths of your own subconscious, you'll encounter echoes of a vanished dynasty, feel the touch of cursed relics, and unravel a mystery woven into the fabric of time itself. All while the gentle hum of ancient magic guides you deeper into a peaceful slumber. Chapter 1. The Whispering Woods of Eldoria. Close your eyes now. Let the day's worries drift away, like scattered leaves upon a gentle breeze. Feel the soft weight of your blankets, the steady rhythm of your breath. As your thoughts begin to quiet, imagine a world far from your own, a place where ancient secrets slumber beneath a canopy of silver. We begin our journey in the whispering woods of Eldoria. Picture it now, an ancient, sprawling forest, stretching further than the eye can see, its heart beating with a rhythm as old as time itself. Above you, impossibly tall trees, their bark a shimmering silver, reach toward a sky you cannot quite glimpse through their dense, protective embrace. Their leaves, delicate and countless, rustle with a soft, almost melodic sound, like hushed voices sharing secrets only the wind can truly understand. Listen closely, and you might hear the faint murmur of untold stories carried on the air. The air here is always cool and slightly damp, carrying the deep, comforting scent of rich earth, of damp moss, and of distant, unseen wildflowers, a fragrance that settles softly in your lungs and calms your very being. Each breath you take deepens this sense of peace, drawing you further into the wood's tranquil depths. Beneath your imaginary feet, the forest floor is a plush carpet of verdant moss, springy and yielding, and everywhere, little patches of luminous fungi provide a soft, natural glow. Tiny bioluminescent lanterns creating a dreamlike path through the deepening twilight of the woods. Their light, a gentle emerald and sapphire, casts long, dancing shadows, guiding you deeper and deeper into this peaceful realm. Feel the cool air on your skin, a refreshing caress. Hear the gentle, ceaseless whisper of the leaves, a lullaby woven by nature itself. With each slow, measured step, you move through this serene landscape, leaving behind all thoughts of the day, all worries of the morrow. You are simply here, present in the tranquil embrace of Eldoria. As you wander, guided by the soft glow, you notice something different about the light ahead. It seems to gather, to concentrate, leading you towards the very heart of the forest. The trees here are even grander, their silver bark seeming to gleam with an inner luminescence. The air grows stiller, hushed, as if even the forest itself is holding its breath in anticipation. You arrive in a small, verdant clearing, bathed in the intensified glow of the luminous fungi, and there, at its center, rising majestically above the surrounding trees, stands the Eldoria heartwood. It is the oldest, largest tree in the woods, its trunk impossibly wide, its branches gnarled and ancient, reaching like silent sentinels towards the unseen heavens. Its very presence hums with forgotten ages, a living monument to timeless endurance. and nestled amongst its colossal, sprawling roots, half buried in the deep, verdant moss, you see it, an ancient, smooth, black stone, it's perfectly ovoid, shaped, as if by some meticulous, patient hand, yet clearly a product of nature's deepest secrets. Its surface is cool to the touch, almost surprisingly so, a contrast to the soft warmth of the surrounding earth. And as you gaze upon it, you notice something profound. It absorbs light rather than reflecting it. The glowing fungi, the filtered light of the glade, all seem to vanish into its depth, leaving it a perfect, matte black. Yet, despite its light-absorbing quality, it somehow feels alive. A faint, almost imperceptible vibration pulses from its core when you reach out your hand and let your fingers hover just above its surface. It feels impossibly old, carrying the weight of forgotten ages, a silent witness to countless millennia. Quiet curiosity, gentle and unhurried, draws you closer. Your hand, guided by an instinct deeper than thought, reaches out. You touch the ancient, smooth black stone. The moment your fingertips meet its cool, smooth surface, a gentle, melodic hum begins. It doesn't come from the stone itself, not exactly. It begins within you, vibrating subtly through your fingertips, up your arm, and settling deep in your chest. It's a resonance, a frequency that harmonizes with your own being, a soothing vibration that seems to still every restless thought, every lingering tension. This hum isn't loud, but pervasive, a tender song woven into the very fabric of your perception as the hum deepens. A vivid, waking vision unfolds before your inner eye. It's not a dream you're having, not yet, but a clear, ethereal image, projected into the quiet theater of your mind. You see a single, ethereal silver tear, perfectly formed, impossibly luminous, detaching itself from an unseen source high above. It drifts, slowly, gracefully, through a vast, boundless space of deep, inviting darkness. And then, with an almost imperceptible ripple, it falls into a deep, silent pool of water. The vision is brief, a fleeting glimpse, yet profoundly impactful. As the silver tear touches the water, there is no splash, no sound, only a widening circle of soft, silver light that expands outwards, illuminating the endless depths of the silent pool. The silence itself is profound, a deep, resonant stillness that seeps into your very bones. This scene is profoundly peaceful, a tableau of serene acceptance. Yet, beneath this tranquility, there is a subtle undertone of ancient sorrow, a melancholy so deep and vast it feels like the quiet weight of time itself. It's not frightening, this sorrow, but deeply moving, tugging gently at something within. Your own heart, something you didn't even know was there. It's a slightly enigmatic image, a piece of a puzzle you don't yet fully comprehend, leaving a lingering sense of mystery that draws you further into the quiet unknown. The silver light of the vision lingers for a moment longer, a soft afterglow behind your closed eyes, before it begins to gently fade. The melodic hum from the stone softens, diminishing into a barely perceptible tremor, then vanishes entirely, leaving behind only the deep peace it instilled. The cool, smooth surface of the stone feels calm beneath your fingertips once more. You remain there, by the Eldoria heartwood, your hand resting upon the ancient black stone, your mind quieted, filled with the echo of the silver tear and the deep, abiding peace of the forest. The gentle glow of the fungi illuminates the moss around you, casting soft, comforting patterns on the ancient roots. The air remains cool and still, scented with earth and unseen blossoms. The soft rustling of the leaves above is the only sound. a constant soothing whisper that encourages you to surrender further to this moment. You feel the comforting weight of ancient earth beneath your imaginary body, grounding you, connecting you to the timelessness of this place. All haste, all urgency has melted away. There is only the gentle rhythm of your breathing, the quiet hum of the forest, and the profound sense of peace that has settled over you. You are held, safe and tranquil, within the embrace of Eldoria, and as the silver light of the vision faded, the forest seemed to hold its breath, inviting you deeper into its timeless embrace. Your journey into the heart of the forgotten only just beginning. Chapter 2. The sunken city of Lyra close. Your eyes again, if they've opened even a sliver, feel the gentle pull away from the silver whispers of Eldoria, transitioning into a new, profound stillness. Let your breath deepen, each inhale drawing you further into a realm of aquatic dreams. We shift now, drifting from the ancient roots of the forest to a place where light filters through water, where silence holds a symphony of ages. Imagine yourself no longer walking on solid earth, but descending, effortlessly, into cool, clear depths. You are now entering the sunken city of Lyra. Picture it, an ancient, forgotten civilization, swallowed whole by time, now slumbering peacefully beneath a vast, impossibly calm lake. The water here isn't murky or dark. It's crystalline, so utterly clear that you can see for incredible distances, as if looking through the purest glass. Above you, the surface shimmers like a polished mirror, reflecting a soft, diffused light that penetrates deep into this submerged world as you drift downwards. Without effort or fear, the ghostly remains of grand structures begin to emerge from the blue-green haze. Imagine majestic arches, their curves still elegant despite the passage of countless centuries. See towering spires, reaching silently towards the distant surface, their tips now softened by the gentle erosion of water and time. And spreading out before you, vast plazas, once bustling with life, now serene and empty, their polished stones covered in a delicate tapestry of the deep. These ancient structures are not lifeless stone. They are encrusted with delicate, glowing algae which cling to every surface like a living veil. This algae pulses with a soft, bioluminescent light, gentle greens, ethereal blues, and shimmering golds that ripple across the stone, illuminating the ruins from within. The light dances and shifts with the subtle movement of the water, making the city seem to breathe with a quiet, internal luminescence. And all around you, swaying gently with unseen currents, are vast fields of bioluminescent kelp. Their long, ribbon-like fronds drift gracefully, creating underwater meadows that glow with a soft, mesmerizing light, like fields of ethereal fireflies. They are silent dancers, creating shifting patterns of light and shadow, adding to the otherworldly beauty of Lyra. Feel the embrace of the water around you. It's not cold, but pleasantly cool, almost warm, as if infused with the lingering heat of ancient suns. Gentle, warm currents softly drift through the ruins, guiding you deeper into the city's heart. You feel weightless, suspended in a boundless liquid expanse, free from the constraints of gravity. It's a feeling of profound liberation, of effortless movement through a timeless, tranquil realm. These currents also carry shimmering schools of silent, iridescent fish. They move in perfect unison, their scales catching the ambient light and flashing with every color of the rainbow: ruby reds, emerald greens, sapphire blues, and molten golds. They weave silently through the arches and around the spires, living jewels in this aquatic cathedral, their movements fluid and mesmerizing. Adding to the dreamlike quality of Lyra, there is no sound save for the subtle whisper of the currents, making their presence deeply calming. A quiet ballet of light and life. The light filtering through the water is a mesmerizing spectrum of blues and greens. It's not a harsh light, but soft and diffused, creating an otherworldly, tranquil atmosphere. It shifts and ripples with the movement of the surface far above, painting the ruins in an ever-changing canvas of oceanic hues. This gentle illumination infuses you with a sense of deep calm, inviting your mind to settle, to drift, to explore this sunken dreamscape. You continue your effortless descent, drawn by an unseen force towards the very heart of the city. The structures grow grander here, more intricate, suggesting this was once a place of great importance. You drift past a colossal amphitheater where phantom echoes seem to linger. Then through a ceremonial gateway adorned with carvings of forgotten sea creatures. The glowing algae here is thicker, brighter, tracing outlines of ancient artistry now softened by time. Finally, you arrive at what must have been the grand plaza of Lyra. It's a vast open space, paved with smooth dark stone that gleams faintly under the soft, filtered light. At its center, a circular dais rises slightly, hinting at a monument that once stood proudly. And upon this dais, you see it. Deep within this grand plaza lies a shattered obsidian globe. It's not whole, but broken into several large, smooth fragments, scattered across the dais as if an ancient tremor had gently fractured it. It seems to have once been a celestial map, its surface etched with intricate lines and symbols that hint at constellations now lost to the waking world. The fragments are made of a material so dark it seems to drink the light, yet somehow they glow from within. Each fragment subtly emits a low, resonant hum, a sound you feel more than hear, a deep vibration that resonates with the water around you and with something deep within your own being. It's a calming, almost meditative frequency, and when you gently reach out and touch one of these smooth, obsidian fragments, a marvel unfolds. A tiny, perfectly formed constellation bursts into existence from the fragment, projecting itself onto the surrounding water. It's not a bright, blinding light, but a soft, ethereal glow, illuminating a phantom segment of the sky. For a brief moment, you see stars and celestial bodies that no longer exist, or perhaps exist only in the forgotten memory of Lyra. The vision fades as quickly as it appears, leaving behind a lingering shimmer on the water. You move to another fragment, drawn by an irresistible curiosity. Your fingers, guided by a sense of ancient connection, gently touch its smooth, cool surface. Another constellation blooms, unique and fleeting, then softly retreats. And then, as you touch a third, something more profound, more enchanting, begins. As the fragments of the globe are gently touched, they don't just show stars. Instead, a silent symphony of forgotten voices begins to echo in the water around you. These are not voices you hear with your ears, not as sound waves vibrating in the water. Instead, it's a subtle pressure against your eardrums, a whisper felt, rather than heard, a gentle presence that permeates the water, moving through you as if you, too, are part of Lyra's deep current. It's a chorus, but without individual singers, a harmony, but without distinct notes. These are the voices of the long-vanished people of Lyra, their essence preserved in the ancient hum of the obsidian, now gently roused by your presence. They convey fragments of an ancient ritual, not spoken words you can understand, but An impression, a feeling, a deep knowing. It's a repeating sequence of a long-lost language, felt in the subtle vibrations, a rhythmic pulse that seems to guide your awareness. You intuit its meaning, not with your logical mind, but with the deeper parts of your being. It's a plea for light and memory from a fading kingdom, a yearning for their stories not to be utterly lost, a wish for a spark of their existence to remain, even in the silent depths. It's a ritual of remembrance, a gentle offering to the cosmos, hoping for recognition from beyond their watery grave. The effect is profoundly serene. There is no urgency in these voices, no fear, only a deep, abiding peace, tinged with the melancholic echo of past despair. It's the quiet sorrow of a grand civilization, knowing its time has passed, accepting its fate, yet hoping for a flicker of its essence to endure. This gentle sadness is not distressing, but rather adds a layer of beautiful depth to the experience. Like the quiet beauty of a fading sunset, it invites compassion, a gentle understanding of the vastness of time and memory. You remain there, floating effortlessly, surrounded by the soft glow of the algae, the silent dance of the fish, and the pervasive, calming hum of forgotten voices. The weightless feeling of being submerged allows your mind to drift freely, unburdened by earthly concerns. The silent beauty of the underwater ruins unfolds around you, each glowing arch and spire a testament to a forgotten dream. The soft glow of the algae paints everything in ethereal hues, creating a scene of absolute tranquility. Allow your awareness to expand, to encompass this entire sunken world. Feel the gentle currents guiding your thoughts, leading them away from the shores of wakefulness, deeper into the liquid embrace of sleep. The silent symphony of forgotten voices becomes a comforting resonance, a lullaby from the ancient past, inviting a deeper sense of dreamlike exploration. These are not unsettling whispers, but echoes of peace, of acceptance, of timeless existence. Each breath you take now is a breath of the ocean, a soft, rhythmic intake of calm. You are becoming one with the gentle sway of the kelp, the silent glide of the fish, the soft hum of the ancient globe. Lyra, the sunken city, is no longer just a place around you. It is a part of you, its secrets murmuring softly at the edges of your consciousness, inviting you to remember, to dream. You feel a profound sense of connection to this place, as if a part of you has always belonged here, adrift in these calm, clear waters. The ancient longing of Lyra is met with a deep, quiet understanding within your own heart. All the complexities of the waking world fade, replaced by the simple, profound peace of this submerged realm. You are drifting, weightless, held in the gentle embrace of time and memory. Allow the ancient whispers of Lyra to lull you deeper into its watery embrace, as the forgotten stars above become one with the quiet constellations within your mind. Chapter 3. The Whispering Gallery of the Wind-Swept Tower. Allow the last vestiges of the sunken city of Lyra to dissolve from your mind, like ripples fading on a vast calm lake. Feel yourself gently ascending, effortlessly lifting through the cool, clear waters, leaving behind the silent, shimmering depths. Your breath is steady, a calm and gentle rhythm guiding your ascent. Now, imagine yourself standing on solid ground once more, though this ground is unlike any you know. You find yourself on a desolate, windswept hill, the air exhilarating and crisp before you, rising against a sky of muted greys and soft, diffuse light. Stands a solitary structure, the Whispering Gallery of the Windswept Tower. It's a crumbling, ivy-clad tower, a sentinel of stone that has stood for untold ages. Its ancient stones are worn smooth by centuries of wind and rain, each surface polished by the ceaseless caress of the elements. Patches of deep green ivy clanged to its weathered facade, tracing intricate patterns up towards its summit, like veins on an old hand. The tower itself seems to breathe with the accumulated wisdom of countless dawns and dusks, a silent testament to enduring time. You approach its base, feeling the cool, rough texture of the stone beneath your fingertips. A narrow, spiraling staircase, worn smooth by the passage of forgotten feet, invites you upwards. Each step is effortless, carrying you higher and higher, as if the very air is lifting you. The sounds of the world below begin to recede, replaced by the rising song of the wind. As you ascend, the structure of the tower reveals its age. Gaps in the stone open like ancient mouths, allowing glimpses of the world outside, a vast, featureless expanse of sky and swirling mist. The air grows cooler, invigorating but never harsh, carrying the distinct, clean scent of distant pine carried on the breeze, and the sharp, fresh tang of recent rain, even if no clouds are in sight. It's a scent that cleanses the mind, clearing away all lingering thoughts, leaving only a sense of quiet anticipation. Finally, you reach the very top of the tower. Here, the structure opens into an open-air gallery. There is no roof, only the vast expanse of the sky above, framed by a series of crumbling arches. Through these ancient stone arches, the wind perpetually sighs and whistles, creating a complex, ever-changing melody. It's a symphony of invisible currents, rising and falling. Sometimes a soft moan, sometimes a clear high note, always gentle, never jarring. This ceaseless song carries with it faint, almost musical echoes, as if the very air remembers conversations, laughter, and pronouncements long since faded from memory. Listen closely, and you might hear the whisper of a forgotten name, a fragment of an ancient tune, or simply the pure, unburdened voice of the wind itself. Below you, stretching out to an infinite horizon, lies a vast, swirling mist. It obscures the ground entirely, making the tower feel suspended, like an island floating in the clouds. The mist is soft, ethereal, perpetually in gentle motion, its tendrils weaving and unweaving, creating ever-changing patterns of light and shadow. It is impossible to tell how far down it goes or what secrets it conceals, but its presence is deeply calming, creating a sense of profound elevation and gentle detachment from the tangible world. You are truly in a place between realms, held aloft by the gentle breath of the wind. The coolness of the air here is remarkable, a refreshing caress against your skin, invigorating yet deeply soothing. It fills your lungs, each breath carrying the essence of crisp mountain air and the purity of rain. You feel a sense of lightness, a peaceful weightlessness, as if the wind itself is supporting you. You move to the center of the gallery, drawn by a quiet intuition. There, perched precariously on a broken plinth, a weathered stone pillar fractured by time, you see it. It is an ornate bronze astrolabe. Its intricate gears and dials are frozen in time, locked in position, covered in a delicate layer of verdigris, the beautiful green patina of aged copper. It's a complex instrument, clearly designed for celestial observation, yet it depicts constellations unknown to modern maps, constellations that might belong to a different sky, a different era, or perhaps a different reality altogether. Its central needle, a slender, elegant pointer, is also still. It radiates an ancient knowledge, a forgotten purpose. You reach out, your fingers drawn by the subtle allure of its forgotten mechanisms. The bronze is cool and smooth beneath your touch, imbued with the quiet wisdom of its purpose. With a gentle touch, you release the needle. It is stiff at first, then begins to move with a soft, almost inaudible sigh, as if waking from a long slumber. You gently spin the astrolabe's needle. It doesn't point to a star, not in the sky above you, for the sky here is obscured by the misty veil. Instead, it slowly, deliberately points downwards to a faint, shimmering point in the mist below. It's a tiny spark of light, barely visible, yet radiating a profound sense of attraction. A silent beacon in the boundless swirling white dot, as the needle settles on this shimmering point. A wondrous transformation begins within the gallery. The ceaseless winds, whispers, which have been a constant backdrop, begin to coalesce. They are no longer just random sighs and whistles. They interweave, layer upon layer, forming an eerie, melodic chorus. It is not a chorus of words you can decipher, but of interwoven hums and sighs, a complex, ethereal harmony that fills the entire gallery. It wraps around you, a vibrational blanket of sound, both ancient and profoundly soothing. It's the very song of the tower, of the hill, of the vast breathing earth beneath. This magical twist deepens the mystery, yet remains utterly gentle, inviting you to listen, to feel, to simply be. And as this melodic chorus swells, the mist below the tower begins to part momentarily. It doesn't vanish, but flows outwards in slow, deliberate currents, like colossal curtains drawing aside. The swirling white dissolves into translucent veils, revealing for a fleeting moment something immense beneath. What you see is a fleeting vision of a colossal, sleeping eye. It is vast beyond comprehension, seemingly belonging to the very earth itself. It is not an eye of flesh and blood, but of ancient stone and deep, primeval awareness. A swirling vortex of deep blues, mossy greens, and soft earthen browns. Its lid is heavy, closed in eternal slumber, yet it seems to radiate a profound, silent power. It is an eye that has witnessed the birth and death of ages, the rising and falling of civilizations. Now resting in a timeless repose, the vision is momentary, a breathtaking glimpse into the true depths of the world's ancient consciousness. It fades as swiftly as it appeared, the mist flowing back together, gently revealing the colossal eye, leaving only a lingering afterimage in your mind. The melodic chorus of the wind softens, receding into its habitual whispers, leaving the gallery in its usual serene state. This experience leaves you with a sense of awe, a quiet wonder at the vastness and mystery of the world that exists beyond human knowing. There is a gentle unease, not of fear, but of profound scale, of realizing that there are forces at play far greater and far older than anything you might have imagined. It's a feeling of vast, slumbering mystery, a sense that the world itself is a living, breathing entity with its own hidden thoughts and dreams. Yet, this feeling is deeply calming, drawing you into a profound quietude, a gentle acceptance of the unknown. The soothing sounds of the wind continue their timeless song around you, a constant companion. The cool, fresh air fills your lungs, with each effortless breath, revitalizing and relaxing you simultaneously. You feel the profound sense of elevation, suspended above the world, yet grounded by the deep, ancient wisdom of the tower. The vast, soft expanse of mist below acts as a comforting blanket, inviting your thoughts to drift, to soften, to dissolve into its endless white. You stand there, at the pinnacle of the world, feeling the gentle caress of the wind, absorbing the quiet knowledge of the ancient eye. All the busyness of your mind unwinds, unravels, leaving only a spacious calm. The boundaries between yourself and the vastness of the world seem to blur, allowing you to float, to dream, to simply be. Let the timeless sighs of the wind-swept tower carry you into the gentle mists of oblivion, as the ancient eye of the world watches over your peaceful descent. Chapter 4. The Crystal Caves of Whispering Echoes. The last whispers of the wind-swept tower fade now, like clouds drifting across an endless sky. Feel yourself gently descending, not falling, but settling, as if being lowered softly on a silken thread. Your breath deepens, becoming slow and even, guiding you further into profound rest. Imagine now a journey not across land or through sky, but deep within the earth. You are descending into the crystal caves of whispering echoes, a vast, an ancient network of subterranean caverns. This isn't a dark, foreboding place, but one of breathtaking, silent beauty. As you arrive, you find yourself within an immense chamber, its very essence radiating a soft, inner light. The walls, ceiling, and floor are entirely composed of luminous, multifaceted crystals. They aren't sharp or harsh, but smooth and cool to the touch, their surfaces reflecting and refracting light in countless ways. Each crystal seems to gently pulse with its own internal light, a soft, rhythmic glow that beats like a slow, ancient heart. This gentle luminescence bathes the entire cavern in an ethereal glow, casting soft, shifting rainbows across the darkness. Hues of amethyst, emerald, sapphire, and rose dance across every surface, painting the cavern in a kaleidoscope of tranquil colors. These colors shift and mingle, creating a mesmerizing ballet of light that soothes your eyes and calms your mind. Within the cavern, you see dark, still pools of water. These pools are like obsidian mirrors, perfectly calm and unmoving, reflecting the crystalline lights above in their placid depths. They hold a profound stillness, hinting at an endless depth, yet radiating a sense of quiet peace. The air in these caves is cool and perfectly still. There's no breeze, no movement, only a profound quietude that settles around you. It carries a faint, mineral scent, clean and earthy, like the pure essence of stone and ancient water. This scent fills your lungs with each slow, deep breath, grounding you, inviting your body to relax completely in this chamber. Every subtle movement you make, even every breath you take, creates a soft, drawn-out echo. The sound of your own quiet inhale seems to expand, to stretch into the vastness of the cavern, before slowly, gently, it fades into a lingering hum. This hum then dissipates into the profound silence, leaving behind an even deeper sense of quiet. This constant interplay of soft sound and ultimate stillness creates a sense of deep, resonant silence, a silence that is not empty, but full of ancient memory, a comforting hush that envelops your senses. You drift effortlessly through this crystalline wonderland, drawn deeper by a gentle sense of wonder. The soft, shifting lights guide your way, each step, or rather, each effortless drift carrying you further into the cave's embrace. You pass by colossal crystalline formations that resemble sleeping giants, their surfaces shimmering with inner light. You glide over still pools where the reflected rainbows seem to breathe and undulate with a slow, hypnotic rhythm. Finally, you reach the very heart of the largest cavern. Here, the crystalline walls rise even higher, forming a vast, natural dome. Below, a perfectly still, obsidian-like pool stretches before you. its surface so dark and reflective it seems to absorb all light, becoming a window into infinite depth, and, suspended by invisible forces directly above this dark, silent pool, you see it. It is a single, weightless, iridescent feather. It hangs in the air, utterly motionless, defying gravity with a grace that feels profoundly magical. It shimmers with all the colors of the rainbow, not a static display, but a constant, gentle shifting of hues, soft purples bleeding into blues, then greens, then golds, then the faintest blush of rose. It casts no shadow, appearing to be woven from pure light and air itself, a fragment of a dream-given form. As you gaze upon it, you feel a gentle energy radiating from the feather, immense yet utterly peaceful. It seems to invite you closer, to share its secret. You extend your hand, moving with effortless grace in the cool, still air of the cavern. Your fingertips hover for a moment, absorbing the silent luminescence of the feather, feeling its gentle, radiating warmth. Then, with the utmost tenderness, you reach out and gently touch the iridescent feather. The moment your skin connects with its impossibly delicate surface, a profound change ripples through the cavern. The feather itself pulses once, softly, and then, slowly, the crystal walls of the cavern begin to resonate. It's not a loud sound, but a soft, harmonious hum, emanating from every facet of every crystal. This hum builds, not in volume, but in depth, in richness, filling the entire space with a comforting vibration that resonates deep within your own bones. This resonance creates a magical twist. The crystals are not merely humming. They are replaying echoes. The echoes of past sounds within these caves are replayed, not as jarring noises or chaotic reverberations, but as a soothing symphony of forgotten voices and melodies. It's as if the crystals have absorbed every sound that ever graced these depths. The gentle drip of water, the soft flutter of unseen wings, perhaps even the hushed conversations of ancient beings. These echoes now overlap and blend, creating a continuous, ethereal soundscape, a comforting, ethereal lullaby woven from the very fabric of time. You recognize sounds that aren't strictly auditory. The gentle rush of a forgotten underground river, the soft shift of ancient earth, the quiet hum of untold millennia. And among these echoes, a distinct, recurring phrase emerges. It's not in any language you know, yet it resonates with such clarity that, through pure intuition, its meaning reveals itself. It is an ancient invocation for stillness and profound dream, a gentle calling, a silent plea for peace, for rest, for the deepest form of slumber that connects one to the very heart of the world. The experience is deeply calming. There's no fear, no anxiety, only a profound sense of ancient serenity. You are witnessing and participating in the deep, quiet history of the earth, subtly imbued with the wisdom of forgotten ages. The voices are not ghosts, but echoes of peace, of a collective wish for tranquil rest, transforming the cave into a sanctuary of slumber. You remain there, floating above the obsidian-like pool, surrounded by the gentle, shifting lights of the crystals. The coolness of the air is a constant, calming presence. The deep stillness of the water below reflects the shimmering beauty around you, inviting your mind to mirror its tranquility. The calming, resonant echoes of the forgotten symphony wash over you. Each note, each gentle hum, dissolving any lingering thoughts, any remaining tension. The symphony of forgotten voices and the invocation become soothing auditory textures, guiding you into a deeper, more peaceful state of mind. Feel yourself becoming one with the gentle pulse of the crystals, with the ancient hum of the earth. Your breath slows even further, becoming as soft and quiet as the echoes themselves. The iridescent feather, still suspended above the pool, seems to glow with your own deepening tranquility. Its colors merging with the vibrant light of the cavern. You are safe, held in the quiet embrace of these ancient depths. All worries, all disturbances, are outside, far above. Here there is only peace, stillness, and the timeless lullaby of the crystal caves. Surrender to its gentle rhythm, to its profound calm. Allow the gentle hum of the crystal caves to cradle your thoughts as the echoes of forgotten ages guide you into a profound and dreamless sleep. Chapter 5. The glade of silent starlight. Loud the lingering echoes of the crystal caves to soften now, like a distant hum fading into the quiet depths of the earth. Feel yourself gently ascending once more, effortlessly drifting upwards, leaving behind the cool, resonant stillness of the subterranean world. Your breath remains slow and even, a steady rhythm that guides your peaceful journey. Now, imagine stepping into a place of ethereal beauty, a sanctuary of luminous quiet. You have arrived at the glade of silent starlight. Picture it, a small, secluded clearing, nestled deep within an ancient, sprawling forest, yet utterly distinct from the shadowed woods you know. This glade is truly unique, even in what might be day. This glade is perpetually bathed in the soft, ethereal light of countless unseen stars. It's a light that doesn't come from the sun, but from some deeper, magical source. Filtering down through the canopy like liquid moonlight, it paints the entire glade in shimmering hues of pale silver, soft violet, and luminous blue, creating an atmosphere of profound serenity. This isn't the harsh glare of day or the deep black of night, but a timeless, gentle twilight, perfect for dreams. Beneath your imaginary feet, the ground is covered in a thick, velvety moss. It feels impossibly soft and cool beneath one's touch, like walking on a cloud spun from moonlight. Each step you take sinks slightly into its plush surface, leaving no impression, just a fleeting sensation of comfort. The moss itself seems to glow faintly, absorbing and then softly radiating the ethereal starlight that bathes the glade. Surrounding this tranquil clearing, forming a perfect, protective circle, stand ancient, gnarled trees. Their trunks are wide and twisted, their branches reaching towards the soft light like arthritic fingers. Their roots, thick and strong, snake across the mossy ground like sleeping serpents, anchoring the glade to the very heart of the earth. These boughs are heavy with age, laden with centuries of silent watch, and if you look closely, you'll see that they are shimmering with a faint, blue-white dust, a fine, luminous powder that clings to their bark and leaves, catching the starlight, and making them glimmer as if encrusted with tiny, frozen constellations. The air in this glade is utterly still, not stagnant, but perfectly motionless, as if time itself pauses here to breathe. It's a cool air, refreshing and clean, carrying the faint, incredibly sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine, a fragrance that fills your senses with a profound sense of peace and subtle wonder. This delicate perfume hangs heavy and languid, even in what might be daylight, adding to the glade's otherworldly charm and deepening your relaxation. You drift effortlessly further into the glade, drawn by an invisible current of calm. The soft, ethereal light embraces you, weaving itself into your very being. The velvety moss cushions every imaginary step, inviting your body to relax completely. The air, cool and fragrant, fills your lungs with each slow, even breath, soothing every nerve, quieting every thought. You are simply present, observing, absorbing the timeless beauty of this place. You notice how the starlight seems to shimmer and swirl, almost as if it's alive. It concentrates in the very center of the glade, drawing your gaze, and there, lying, half buried in the luminous moss, you see it, a single, smooth, polished stone disc. It's about the size of a human palm, perfectly round, its surface incredibly smooth and cool. It's made of a mysterious material that seems to absorb and radiate the starlight simultaneously, giving it an inner glow. It emits a faint luminescence from within, a gentle, steady pulse that mimics a slow, ancient heartbeat, etched into its surface are runes, too ancient to decipher, symbols from a language long forgotten by the waking world. These runes aren't merely carved. They too seem to pulse with a hidden life, a faint, rhythmic glow that shifts and dims, as if speaking a silent, forgotten tongue. A quiet, magnetic curiosity draws you towards this artifact of deep time. You sense no threat, only an ancient invitation. You reach out your hand, your fingers drawn to its luminous surface. The cool, polished stone meets your skin, and a gentle current of energy passes between you and the disc. A silent acknowledgement of your presence. With the softest touch, you gently connect with the stone disc, and as your touch settles upon it, a truly wondrous transformation begins. The starlight within the glade intensifies. It doesn't become brighter in a harsh way, but deeper, richer, a more vibrant tapestry of blues and silvers. The air around you begins to shimmer, and the faint, blue-white dust on the trees, the luminous powder you noticed earlier, begins to drift down like slow-motion snow. It descends with impossible slowness, each shimmering particle catching the intensified starlight, creating a breathtaking, silent snowfall of pure light. This is where the magical twist unfolds. As the stardust touches the ground, something extraordinary happens. It doesn't just illuminate the moss. It reveals patterns, fleeting and ephemeral. For a brief, mesmerizing moment, you see faint, shimmering footprints appear on the luminous moss. These are not human footprints, but the ghostly impressions of creatures long vanished from the world. You see the delicate prints of ancient birds, the heavy, deliberate steps of forgotten beasts, the elegant stride of ancient kings, and the weightless impressions of forgotten spirits. They shimmer with the same blue-white starlight, momentarily, visible as if walking alongside you through time, before they gently fade back into the luminous moss, leaving no trace. It's a silent parade of history, a whisper of lives long past, brought forth by the gentle touch of starlight. And then, amongst these shimmering, fading tracks, a distinct symbol begins to form from the starlight. It materializes directly before you, woven from the same drifting, luminous dust. It is a crescent moon cradling a single, closed eye. The moon is a soft, curved arc of silver light, and within its gentle embrace, the eye rests, peaceful and serene, its lid closed in eternal slumber. This symbol is not threatening in any way. Instead, it is deeply mysterious, hinting at a hidden knowledge, a profound watchfulness. Yet, it feels strangely familiar, as if you have seen it before, perhaps in a dream or in a very distant memory. It leaves a sense of deep, ancient connection, a quiet understanding that resonates within your very being, accompanied by a quiet longing, a yearning for the full truth of its meaning. To be gently unveiled, you remain there, suspended in this moment of quiet revelation, The soft, ethereal light continues to bathe the glade, creating an atmosphere of profound peace. The velvety moss beneath you feels impossibly soft, cushioning your every imagined contour. The air remains cool and utterly still, carrying the sweet scent of jasmine, a constant, soothing presence. The shimmering footprints and the forming symbol are presented as gentle, mesmerizing visual elements that deepen the dreamlike quality of the experience, fostering a calming state. There is no urgency, no need to understand, only to observe and absorb. Allow yourself to drift deeper into the serene beauty of this place. Feel the luminous stardust settling upon you, becoming a part of your own peaceful essence. The ancient trees, with their blue-white dust, stand as silent, comforting sentinels, guarding this realm of dreams. The rhythmic pulse of the stone disc beneath your hand becomes synchronized with the steady beat of your own heart. A gentle lullaby whispered across millennia. The quiet longing that surfaced with the symbol is not a sadness, but a gentle yearning for wholeness, for connection, a feeling that guides you deeper into the peaceful unknown. You are safe here, embraced by the starlight and the silent whispers of the ancient earth. All thoughts of the outside world, all the day's concerns, have faded, replaced by the profound tranquility of the glade of silent starlight. Let the silent starlight of the glade cradle your dreams, as the gentle echoes of forgotten paths guide you deeper into the quiet mysteries of the night. Chapter 6. The Labyrinth of Sleeping Guardians. Let the soft, shimmering starlight of the glade now recede, like a gentle tide pulling back from a tranquil shore. Feel the last echoes of the ancient disc fading from your senses, leaving behind a profound stillness. Allow your breath to deepen, each inhale drawing you into a new layer of dream, a new realm of quiet wonder. Now, imagine a shift in your journey. You find yourself standing at the entrance to a place of hushed secrets and ancient, slumbering power. This is the Labyrinth of Sleeping Guardians. Picture it, an expansive, overgrown maze, its pathways carved through impossibly tall, dense hedges that seem to reach endlessly towards a sky you cannot quite perceive. These hedges are so thick, so vibrantly green, they appear to breathe with a faint, organic pulse, a subtle expansion and contraction that whispers of a deep, vital life force. The pathways are narrow and winding, snaking through the dense foliage. Like a network of hidden veins, you move effortlessly, gliding through the labyrinth with a sense of calm purpose. The air here is subtly different from the open glade. It is heavy with the rich, damp scent of earth and the sweet, mysterious fragrance of unseen, ancient blooms hidden deep within the leafy walls. This aroma wraps around you, a comforting, grounding presence that deepens your sense of peace. As you venture deeper, the labyrinth becomes softly illuminated. Sporadic glowworms cling to the leafy walls of the hedges, tiny emerald and sapphire, lights that pulse with a gentle, rhythmic glow. They cast dappled, shifting light onto the path, creating a magical, dreamlike guide through the winding corridors. Their soft luminescence creates long, dancing shadows that stretch and sway, never threatening, always mesmerizing, inviting your gaze to linger. The sounds here are muted, absorbed by the dense hedges, only the soft rustle of leaves as you pass, and the quiet hum of the glowworms fill the air. It's a peaceful quiet, a comforting seclusion that encourages your mind to settle, to release any remaining tension as you wander through the endless turns and gentle curves of the labyrinth. You begin to notice something truly extraordinary. At seemingly random intervals, embedded within the hedges or rising majestically from the earth, stand colossal, moss-covered stone statues. These are the sleeping guardians of the labyrinth. They depict benevolent giants, their features softened by time and overgrown with lush, verdant moss, or mythical beasts, their forms majestic and serene. Their eyes are closed in eternal repose, heavy with the weight of ages, yet they radiate a profound sense of protective power. You feel their presence not as a threat, but as a deep, calming assurance, a silent promise of safety. Each guardian is unique. One might be a towering figure with hands clasped over its chest, its stone beard flowing with moss. Another might be a great, slumbering bear, its massive form covered in a velvety green coat of centuries-old growth. A third, perhaps a winged creature, its vast stone wings folded around itself in sleep. They are silent sentinels, breathing in rhythm with the very maze itself. Their ancient slumber a deep protective spell over this forgotten place. You continue, your gentle progression moving deeper into the labyrinth's heart. The hedges grow even denser here, the glowworms more numerous, their light creating a shimmering tunnel of soft greens and blues. The air grows heavier with the sweet, ancient scent of bloom, and the quiet hum of the maze seems to deepen around you. You are drawn by an unseen thread, a subtle pull towards something profound at the very core of this sleeping realm. And then, in a spacious circular clearing at the labyrinth's heart, you find yourself before the largest of the guardians. It is a colossal, bear-like figure, its stone fur incredibly detailed even beneath layers of soft moss. Its head is bowed, resting on its vast paws, its closed eyes radiating an immense, tranquil power. It feels like the very embodiment of ancient peace, a gentle, powerful protector, nestled at the foot of this magnificent sleeping guardian. Partially obscured by a tendril of deep green moss, you see it, a small, tarnished silver key. It is intricately crafted, its surface dulled by age, yet radiating a quiet strength. Its bow, the handle part, has a complex, swirling design, reminiscent of forgotten constellations or ancient, intertwining roots. It emits a barely perceptible, cool vibration when held, a faint pulse that seems to resonate with the silent hum of the labyrinth itself. It feels ancient, yet perfectly intact, as if it has waited here for centuries, awaiting its true purpose, awaiting your touch. A gentle curiosity, free from any urgency, compels you to reach out. Your fingers extend, brushing against the cool, smooth surface of the silver key. It is lighter than you expected, yet imbued with a subtle weight that speaks a profound significance. As you gently pick up the silver key, a remarkable change begins to ripple through the entire labyrinth. It starts subtly, a deep, resonant sound vibrating through the earth itself. The colossal, sleeping guardian statues throughout the labyrinth begin to emit a collective, deep, resonant purr. It's not a roaring sound, or a growl, but a profound, comforting vibration. Like the earth itself breathing, a slow, rhythmic thrumming that vibrates through the hedges, through the stone, and deep into your own being. It's a sound that seems to emanate from the very core of the planet, ancient and reassuring, resonating with the quiet longing of slumber. This deep purring creates a magical twist. As the resonance deepens, shimmering auras of soft green light begin to emanate from the closed eyes of every sleeping guardian statue in the labyrinth. These auras are not bright or harsh, but gentle, diffused glows, like captured moonlight. They rise slowly from the eyes, swirling gracefully into the air, dancing with the light of the glowworms, and then, inexorably, they begin to converge. All the individual lights from all the guardians in the vast maze flow towards the center of the labyrinth. Towards you, towards the colossal, bear-like guardian. The swirling green lights coalesce, weaving themselves together, becoming denser, more vibrant. They are forming something. And then, before your inner eye, they resolve into a single, shared dream that drifts through the labyrinth. This dream is not a chaotic vision, but a peaceful, almost musical sequence of images. It is a symphony for the mind, played out in gentle, evolving scenes. You see ancient seeds germinating, swelling silently beneath the earth, pushing forth tiny, vibrant green shoots. You witness roots intertwining beneath the earth, vast, complex networks forming connections of immeasurable strength, their silent growth a profound testament to hidden life. You perceive the slow, deliberate unfurling of a single, luminous flower, its petals opening with exquisite slowness, revealing a heart of pure light. Each image flows seamlessly into the next, accompanied by the gentle, purring hum of the guardians. A lullaby woven from the essence of growth and life itself. This shared dream is a powerful affirmation of growth and rebirth, a silent promise of renewal and enduring life. It is imbued with an ancient, reassuring eeriness, eerie only in its profound mystery, its vastness, its connection to forces beyond easy comprehension, yet utterly without fear. It is a tranquil, mesmerizing experience, drawing you deeper into a sense of profound security. You remain suspended in this quiet, dream-filled space, holding the cool, ancient key in your hand. The hedges of the labyrinth, the soft glow of the glowworms, the cool, earthy scent of damp earth and ancient blooms, all these sensory details now merge with the calming purr of the sleeping guardians and the beautiful shared dream. You feel deeply secure, surrounded by ancient protection, your mind drifting effortlessly into the quiet currents of sleep. The presence of the guardians is a comforting weight, a silent assurance that you are safe, held in the cradle of their timeless slumber. All thoughts of striving, of searching, of the waking world have faded. There is only the gentle rhythm of the purring, the soft glow, and the tranquil images of growth and rebirth. You are part of this ancient dream, a silent participant in the earth's endless cycle of rest and renewal. Your mind feels clear, unburdened, ready to sink into the deepest, most restorative sleep. Rest now, beneath the watchful eyes of the sleeping guardians, as their ancient dreams weave a tapestry of calm around your slumber. Chapter 7. The Palace of Veiled Whispers. Let the deep, purring lullaby of the sleeping guardians now soften, fading like gentle echoes returning to the ancient earth. Feel your spirit drift effortlessly upwards, away from the labyrinth's mossy embrace, carried on currents of profound calm. Your breath settles into an even deeper rhythm, guiding you towards the next layer of this dream. Now, imagine a shift, a delicate transition into a realm where light and memory intertwine. You are now entering the Palace of Veiled Whispers, the very ruined core of the 13th Kingdom. But this is no ordinary ruin of stone and dust. No, this palace is a spectral one, shimmering faintly, existing between dimensions. It is a place of memory, woven from light and forgotten thought. As you arrive, you perceive vast spaces, defined not by solid walls, but by majestic pillars of light. These luminous columns rise from a perpetually cool, dark floor, marking precisely where grand halls once stood. Their light is soft, ethereal, a pearlescent glow that pulses with a gentle inner radiance. And where walls should be, there are, instead, swirling mists. These mists are alive, constantly in motion, occasionally coalescing into ghostly, translucent tapestries depicting forgotten lore. These aren't solid images, but shimmering, ephemeral visions, outlines of ancient ceremonies, silhouettes of vanished figures, intricate patterns of a lost civilization, all woven from the very fabric of vapor and light. They shimmer and shift, hinting at stories long unread, secrets long unheard. The ground beneath your imagined feet is made of smooth, dark stone. It is perpetually damp and cool, a subtle chill that grounds you without being uncomfortable. This polished surface beautifully reflects the ethereal lights of the pillars and the swirling tapestries, creating an endlessly deep, mirrored world that stretches in every direction. Each spectral column of light finds its perfect reflection below, doubling the magic, deepening the sense of boundless space. The air here is utterly still, heavy with an otherworldly presence. It carries a unique, sharp scent of ozone, like the aftermath of a distant, silent storm, mingled with the faint, sweet perfume of distant, sweet incenser, sacred aroma that hints at forgotten rites and solemn ceremonies. And permeating this still air is the faint, almost imperceptible murmur of countless, unidentifiable whispers. They are not distinct words, but a soft, ceaseless undertone, like 1,000 secrets being breathed out simultaneously, a constant, gentle rustle of forgotten voices. It's a sound that barely registers, a subtle pressure on your awareness, inviting you to listen not with your ears, but with the quietude of your soul. You drift effortlessly through these spectral halls, guided by a sense of quiet purpose. The pillars of light cast long, shifting reflections on the damp stone, creating an intricate dance of illumination. The ghostly tapestries ripple as you pass, their translucent forms hinting at depths of forgotten history. This is a place of profound memory, where the past still breathes, albeit in a hushed, ethereal way. You pass through what must have been colossal archways, now only defined by the subtle shift in the mist. You glide into a chamber that feels profoundly significant, a space where all the lines of light and the whispers seem to converge. This is the throne room here. The pillars of light are grander, taller, forming a circular enclosure, and in the very center, where a physical throne would once have commanded attention, a spectral throne now rests. It's outlined in pure, shimmering light, a phantom seat of power, its form suggested rather than solidly present. And hovering just above this phantom seat, seemingly weightless, you see it. It is a crown of shifting moonlight. This is no ordinary crown. It is crafted from a mysterious material that seems to absorb and refract all light simultaneously, drawing in the surrounding ethereal glow, only to release it in a continuous, mesmerizing display. It shimmers with an inner luminescence that subtly changes, flowing from a soft, pearlescent white, like the gentle glow of a full moon, to the deepest, most profound indigo, like the heart of a cosmic night. It appears truly weightless, suspended in the air by invisible forces, just inches above the spectral seat, and from its core, it radiates a gentle, hypnotic pulse, a slow, rhythmic beat that seems to synchronize with the soft murmur of the palace itself, inviting your gaze to linger, to absorb its tranquil magic. A deep sense of inevitability, of destined purpose, draws you closer. There is no fear, only a profound sense of belonging. You are meant to be here, in this moment, in this place. Of veiled whispers. You approach the spectral throne, the cool, damp stone responding to your imagined steps with a faint, soft echo that quickly dissipates into the pervasive quiet. Your hand, guided by a force beyond your conscious thought, reaches towards the crown of shifting moonlight. As your fingers extend, drawn by the gentle, hypnotic pulse, the true magic of the palace begins to stir around you, the myriad whispers filling the air, the countless unidentifiable murmurs that have been a constant, subtle backdrop begin to coalesce. They do not grow louder, but they shift, they blend, they harmonize. They transform into a single, soft, melodic hum. This hum is pervasive, gentle, and profoundly calming, a sound that resonates not just in the air around you, but deep within your own being, a soothing vibration that aligns with your slowing heartbeat. This magical twist signals a profound connection, a merging of ancient presence with your own awareness. As this melodic hum washes over you, the ghostly tapestries within the palace begin to ripple. The shimmering visions woven into their misty forms undulate, becoming more vibrant, more defined. And then, as if by a silent command, they begin to project a vivid, dreamlike vision directly into your mind. This is not a scene you see with your eyes, but an experience you perceive through feeling. It is a royal ritual of crowning. You are not an observer. You are there, a central participant. You feel the cool, profound weight of a crown settling upon your brow. Not a physical weight, but a spiritual one, imbued with ancient purpose. It is a moment of profound, peaceful acceptance. You are recognized, not by name, but by essence. You feel yourself as a nameless king, a deep knowing that this is either your ancestor or a past life, or perhaps even a role you are now destined to quietly inherit. Surrounding you, though unseen, you feel the gentle, approving presence of a council of ancient, kindly spirits. They are not defined forms, but shimmering presences, radiating warmth, wisdom, and profound welcome. Their approval is a silent blessing, a wave of peaceful affirmation that washes over you, assuring you of your place, of your deep connection to this forgotten lineage. There is no triumph, no fanfare, only a quiet, undeniable sense of belonging and profound peace. This is your heritage, a quiet destiny now gently revealed. The vision is fleeting, as gentle and ephemeral as the mist-formed tapestries themselves. It ends with a final, gentle blessing, a silent, spiritual benediction that settles deep within your soul. It leaves behind a profound sense of belonging and destiny, a quiet understanding that resonates with every fiber of your being. The it is subtle, derived from the spectral nature of the palace, its existence between dimensions, and the timeless echoes that surround you. But the overall feeling is one of profound peace and acceptance, a calm reassurance that you have found a part of yourself, a long-lost connection in this realm of whispers and dreams. You remain there, suspended in the gentle hum of the palace, your hands still reaching towards the crown of shifting moonlight. The cool, damp air wraps around you like a comforting shroud, carrying the cleansing scent of ozone and the sweet aroma of incense. The ethereal shimmer of light from the pillars and the phantom tapestries dances around you, guiding your mind deeper into tranquility. The soft murmur of whispers, now transformed into a melodic hum, becomes a soothing lullaby, weaving itself around your thoughts, dissolving any last threads of wakefulness. The profound sense of destiny, awakened by the vision, is not a burden, but a comforting realization guiding you deeper into a dream-filled slumber. The ghostly tapestries and the ritual of crowning are no longer separate events, but integrated, memories within your own subconscious, mesmerizing and calming. You are safe here, embraced by the ancient echoes of the 13th kingdom. All the complexities of the outer world, all the demands of the day, have receded. Here there is only peace, acceptance, and the quiet truth of your unique connection to this forgotten realm. Allow the whispers of the ancient palace to become a soothing lullaby as the echoes of a forgotten crown settle gently upon the threshold of your deepest dreams. Chapter 8. The Dream Forge of the Timeless Weaver. Allow the gentle hum of the palace of veiled whispers to soften now, like a distant memory fading into the quiet depths of your mind. Let the echoes of the forgotten crown melt away, leaving only a profound sense of peace. Feel your awareness drift effortlessly from the ethereal halls, dissolving into a realm beyond form and tangible space. Your breath deepens, becoming vast and unhurried, guiding you into the most profound layers of your slumber. Now, imagine a journey not through a physical place, but into the very essence of dreams. You are entering the dream forge of the timeless Weaver, a realm that exists solely within the deepest layers of the subconscious. It is accessible only through profound sleep, a sanctuary where the very fabric of existence is woven. As you arrive, you find yourself in a vast, nebulous space. There are no solid surfaces here, no ground beneath you, no walls around you. Instead, you are suspended in an infinite expanse where swirling nebulae of soft, iridescent colors form and dissipate like breath. Imagine hues of pearlescent pinks, blending into deep, calming purples, shimmering blues melting into ethereal greens, all in constant, gentle motion. They pulse and flow, expanding and contracting, a silent, cosmic dance that fills your vision with ever-changing beauty. These nebulae are woven from pure thought, from forgotten emotions, from the very essence of quiet dreams. Here, in this boundless expanse, you perceive colossal forms that hum with ancient power. These are ancient, colossal looms, not made of wood or metal, but woven from starlight and shadow. They rise majestically around you, their ethereal structures stretching into the endless depths of this realm. From them, you feel a low, rhythmic thrum, a constant, deep vibration that resonates through the nebulous space. This thrum is the silent song of creation, as these looms meticulously weave threads of pure thought and emotion into tapestries of destiny. You see the glimmering strands, translucent and vibrant, flowing from unseen sources, intertwining, forming intricate patterns that shift and evolve with each soft, rhythmic pulse of the looms. There are no physical surfaces here, no ground to stand on, no air to breathe in the conventional sense. Instead, you exist within endless, shifting currents of comforting energy. You feel utterly boundless, weightless freedom, as if you are pure awareness, drifting effortlessly through this boundless realm. It's a sensation of absolute liberation, a release from all earthly constraints, allowing your spirit to expand infinitely. And the sound of this realm is not what your ears typically hear. It's a constant, harmonious resonance, a pervasive vibration that permeates every fiber of your being. It's like the distant, gentle chimes of crystal bells, so soft they are almost imperceptible, yet so pervasive they become the very silence itself. This resonance wraps around you, a gentle, continuous lullaby that guides you deeper into the heart of this timeless space. You drift effortlessly through the swirling nebulae, past the humming, colossal looms, feeling the gentle currents of energy carry you. There is no destination, no path, only a natural draw towards the very essence of this realm. Your mind feels clear, unburdened, ready to absorb the profound quiet and beauty that surrounds you. Every thought becomes a shimmering wisp, dissolving into the vastness, leaving only a tranquil sense of being as you near the heart of this realm. Your awareness is drawn to a central presence. At the very core of this realm, effortlessly observing the weaving of all destinies, is the timeless weaver herself. She is not a physical being, not a person you can touch or hold, but a profound, radiant presence. She manifests as a vast, shimmering silhouette woven from countless threads of light. Her form is constantly shifting, dissolving and reforming, like a nebula given sentience, yet always maintaining a sense of profound grace and ancient power. She radiates an infinite sense of calm wisdom, a quiet knowing that permeates the entire Dreamforge. Her presence is not intimidating, but deeply comforting, a silent, benevolent guardian of all that is and all that might be. In her ephemeral, constantly shifting hands, she holds something luminous. It is a spool of unwritten futures, a perfect bowl of shimmering, translucent thread. This thread glows with soft, inviting possibilities, each strand a potential path, a gentle hint of what might unfold. It pulses with a quiet, internal light, radiating hope and boundless potential, a silent promise of all that remains to be dreamed. You drift closer to the timeless weaver, drawn by an irresistible, gentle pull. Her presence wraps around you like a soft, warm current, imbuing you with a sense of safety and profound understanding. You feel a deep, resonant connection to this ancient presence, a feeling of coming home to a knowledge long forgotten. As you draw near, the spool of unwritten futures begins to pulse with a gentle, rhythmic light. Its luminescence deepens, and the soft, inviting possibilities within its threads seem to beckon. This creates a magical twist. Threads of light detach from the spool, not violently, but with exquisite slowness, drifting through the nebulous space towards you. These shimmering strands are incredibly delicate, yet they carry immense energy. They begin to gently weave themselves around you, not binding you, not restricting you, but integrating themselves into your very essence. You feel them merge with your own being, becoming one with your thoughts, your memories, your very spirit. As these luminous threads integrate, they trigger a profound, calming dream. This is not a dream you merely observe. It is a silent revelation that unfolds directly within your deepest consciousness, a knowing that transcends words or images. You realize, with profound clarity and absolute peace, that the 13th kingdom was never a physical place. It was not a realm of stone and soil, but a state of consciousness. It was a forgotten lineage of dreamers, a sacred order whose ultimate purpose was to safeguard the gentle balance of the world through their collective slumber. Their dreams, woven in realms like this, were the true foundations of the kingdom, protecting reality through their tranquil awareness. The cursed relics you encountered, the forgotten kings you heard whispered of, you now understand that these were merely symbols, powerful anchors for this grand, shared dream. They were focal points for the collective slumber, tools to help the dreamers maintain the fragile equilibrium of existence. The 13th kingdom was a living, breathing dream, a legacy passed down through a lineage of peaceful sleepers, ensuring the quiet harmony of the world through their rest. This revelation isn't eerie in a frightening way, but in its vastness, and the gentle sense of the dissolution of individual identity into a larger, peaceful purpose. It's a profound understanding that you are part of something far greater than yourself, a quiet, flowing current within the vast river of universal consciousness. Your individual self does not vanish, but expands, merging with this ancient, benevolent purpose. There is no loss, only a peaceful gaining, a beautiful expansion of being. This deep knowing settles within you, a profound calm that resonates through your entire being. You remain here, adrift in the Dreamforge, surrounded by the gentle colors of the nebulae, the constant, harmonious resonance of the looms and the distant chimes of crystal bells lull your awareness further. The weightless feeling permeates your very core, releasing all tension, all holding. The calming presence of the timeless weaver wraps around you, a silent guardian of your journey into the deepest parts of yourself. The integration of the threads from the spool of unwritten futures continues, gently weaving you deeper into this timeless tapestry. The dream revelation, so profound and illuminating, guides your mind into a deep, accepting state of sleep. Your own dreams begin to merge with this ancient, shared purpose, becoming part of the gentle balance of the world. You are not merely sleeping, you are contributing peacefully, profoundly. Feel the profound sense of destiny that has quietly settled upon you, not as a burden, but as a gentle, comforting truth. You are connected eternally to the lineage of dreamers, to the quiet guardians of balance. All striving, all needing, all wanting melts away, replaced by a deep, fulfilling peace. Your spirit expands, embracing the boundless nature of this realm, and you surrender fully to the embrace of the Dreamforge. And as the threads of forgotten futures weave softly around you, rest now in the boundless embrace of the timeless dream, knowing your slumber contributes to the gentle harmony of the world.